Okay, welcome students and participants of this Bhagawadgita class. And as you all know, we are having these special classes on Bhagawadgita every Sunday. And today being a special day, instead of Sunday, we are having on a Saturday evening, afternoon. So without any further delay, we'll start the program. I welcome Dr. CSR Prabhu, who is on by now. And we start with Vande Mataram by Mr. Gautam Mukherjee, Dr. Gautam Mukherjee. So, Dr. Gautam Mukherjee, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Shitalam, Shasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Shubhra-jyotsna pulakito-yaminim Pullakusumita drumadala-shobhinim Shuhasinim Shumadhura-bhashinim Shukhadam varadam mataram Vande mataram Vande Mataram.
Dhanyawad Gautam Mukherjee ji. Thank you very much for the lovely song, Pradhana. And I request Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu to carry on with the Pradhana and the class. Welcome, sir.
Om Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavabodhe Janasraye Vyangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Halamo Hashante Vande Gurupadadvandvamavang Manasagocharam Rakta Sukla Prabha Misramatarkyam Vaisulam Lakshmi Nadha Samarambham Nadhayamuna Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara Asmad Guru Samarambham Nadhayamuna Madhyamam Lakshmi Vallabha Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Jayet Sarva Vignopashantayet Yasyad Viradavaktraja Parishadja Parasyatam Vignam Nignandi Satatam Vishwaksenam Samashraye Samyajnaya Kalapena Mahata Bharatena Cha Upabrumhita Vedaya Namo Vyasaya Vishnave Vyasam Vasishthanaktaram Shakte Pautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Shukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasisthaya Namo Namah Munim Snigdham Budhabhasam Vedavyasam Akalmasham Vasam Vasam Saraswatya Vyasam Vyasam Namamyaham Achaturvadano Brahma Vipahuraparo Hari Aphala Lochana Shambho Bhagavan Badarayana Krishnam Kamalapatraksham Punyasravana Kirtanam Vasudevam Munim Naumi Narayanam Harim Krishnaya Yadavendraya Jnana Mudraya Yogine Nadhaya Rukminishaya Namo Vedanta Vedine Yasyad Vihana Saradhyam Arjunasya Kurvan Gitam Nutandadau Lokatrayopakaraya Tasmai Krishnatmane Namaha सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् पार्थाय प्रतिपादितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितं पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतमद्वैतामृत वर्षिणीं भगवतीमष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्बा त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जितः। भारतामृतसर्वस्वं विष्णोर्वक्त्राद्विनिःसृतं गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। गीता सुगीता कर्तव्या किमन्यैः शास्त्रविस्तरैः या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद्विनिःसृतः। गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामपरस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतान्यपि अकृत्यमपि कुर्वाणो भुञ्जानं वो यतस्ततः घोरं वैवस्वतस्थानं गीताध्यायी न पश्यति। मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलमोचनम्। श्लोकमेकं तदर्थं वा पादं पादार्धमेव वा नित्यं पठति यो भक्त्या स मोक्षमधिगच्छति। सर्वशास्त्रमयी गीता सर्वधर्ममयो सर्ववेदमयो हरिः सर्वमन्त्रमयी सर्वतीर्थमयी गंगा सर्वधर्ममयी मनुः। एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्र गीता एकोशा देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मंत्रो देवकी पुत्र नाम कर्माप्येकं देवकी पुत्र सेवा। करकमल निदर्शित आत्ममुद्रः कर्तोन्नत बर्हि बर्हचूडः इतर कर गृहीत वेत्रतोत्रो मम हृदि सन्निधि मातनोतु कृष्णः। आदाम्रपाणि कमल प्रयोय मालोलुहारमरविन्द दलायदाक्षमाविश्रमाम्बुकणवन्दुदनीलमम् आद्यं धनञ्जय रथाभरणं नमः। अग्रे कृत्वा कमपि चरणं जानुनैकेन तिष्ठम् पश्चात्पार्थं प्रणय सरसजुषा चक्षुषा वीक्षमाण सव्येतोत्रं सरसिजे दक्षिणे ज्ञानमुद्रा प्रथमदिवसन् पातु नः सूतवेषः। वन्दे कृष्णार्जुनौ वीरौ नरनारायणावुभौ धृतराष्ट्रसुतोन्मत्तगजारोहणवल्लभौ। Friends, Sri Krishna Paramatma has delivered dharma, both the Pravritti Lakshana Dharma and the Nivritti Lakshana Dharma. Pravritti Lakshana Dharma for social balance and peace and welfare, and Nivritti Lakshana Dharma is meant for moksha or nirvana. Both are two facets of the same dharma, and the Lord has delivered dharma through Bhagavad-gita in 18 chapters. In all 18 chapters, dharma is being delivered. Please mute your mics, all of you. Lord Krishna is the Purnavatara of Vishnu. And as you all know, when a person dies, what will go with him? Will the properties, cash, real estate, money, stocks, will anything go with him? No. Can any human being go with him? No. Even though they may like, some of them may like to go with The person who is going, they cannot go with him. They are forced to live on this earth. So what goes with the person who goes? Can somebody answer this? I've sent a clipping already.
Yeah, the good deeds, good works.
Dharma meva anugacchati. Good deeds is part of dharma.
Yeah.
It is not entire dharma.
And
Dharma comprises many.
Samskara.
Yeah, dharma. In fact, the Shastra says, whatever you may say, whatever I may say, but what Shastra says is dharma meva anugacchati. Chesina dharmam chadani padartham. Only dharma goes with it. That is what is shown in Mahabharata. Last stage, the dog which goes with Yudhishthira is nothing but dharma. So whatever dharma you have done, that alone will go with you. No money, no children, no nobody can go with the person who dies. He goes into other worlds. So this dharma, where is this dharma? Is being proclaimed in the Bhagawadgita most precisely. Of course, there are many Shastras, the Vedas, but among all the Shastras, the Bhagavad Gita is the most powerful and it can generate liberation. So to understand the nature of the Supreme Being, we have discussed last time and again we'll discuss today, both the 11th chapter and the 12th chapter. The 11th chapter, the nature of the Supreme Being is being shown. I will quickly pass through because I have already delved deep last time, but I will mention the important statements. Arjuna asked Krishna, I want to see your total universal form. If you think I can see, Manyate Edita Chakyam Maya Drashtumiti Prabhu, Yogeshwara Darsha, Atmanam Avyayam. Show me your infinite, eternal, universal form. Your seeing is believing. So then the Lord obliges, I shall show you, but you cannot see with your human eyes. I will give you Divya Chakshu, Divyam Dadamite Chakshu, Pasyame Yogam Aishwaram. O Arjuna, see, Pasyame Partharupani Shatashodha Sahasrashaha, Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varna Krutinicha. See hundreds and thousands of my forms, the entire universal forms, the animals, the king, the humans and various other beings. Pashya Adityan, Vasun, Rudran, Ashwino, Marutastat. See the Adityas, Dvadash Adityas, Ekadash Rudras, Maruts, and 2 Ashwins, and 8 Vasus. These are the big powers of nature. You know what kind of power sun is. So there are 12 of them, Dvadash Adityas. And Ekadash, you know what kind of power Rudra is. Rudra. There are 11 Rudras. So all this is being seen in the universal form. What we have to understand, the universe comprises of all these things. And the universal form of the Lord is nothing but the universe. I asked a question last time as a research topic. Where else do you find this description? You will find it in the Vishnu Sahasranamam, very first word. Vishwam Vishnuhu. The universe is Vishnu. And we will find it in the Veda, Narayana Suktam, Sahasrasirsham Devam, Viswaksham Vishwashambhuvam, Vishwam Narayanam Devam, Aksharam Paramam Padam. So the universal form is not told for the first time in the Bhagavad Gita. It is already told in the Veda itself, Narayana Suktam, which is also called Mantra Pushpam, the flower of mantras. Vishwatmam Vishwashambhuvam, self of the universe, the whole universe. And the Vishnu Sahasranama, which came immediately after the Bhagavad Gita, Vishwam Vishnuhu, Bhishma describes. The very first word is Vishwam Vishnuhu. So the universal form is mentioned many places, not only in the Bhagavad Gita. So Lord shows, you see everything in me, the whole universe. You see anything which you wanted to see also in me. You may not have seen Brahma, or you may not have seen Shiva. You see all of them in me. Whatever you wanted to see, you see. And whatever you cannot think, whatever you have not imagined also. It's amazing. Ichhanyadrashtumichhasi. Pashyame pardharupani shatashodha sahasrashaha. Nanavidhani divyani nanavarnakrutini cha. Various colors, various shapes, divine shapes and forms. Pashyadityan vasum rudran asvino martastatha. Bahunyadrishtapurvani pasya ascharyaani bharata. Ihaikastham jagat kristam pasyadya sacharacharam. What is important to note is this multiplicity in the universe is seen as a single unity. Ihaikastham, ekastham, jagat kristam, ravibhaktam anekadha. So ihaikastham jagat kristam pasyadya sacharacharam. Movable, immovable, everything. Immovable means mountains, movable means water and animals and so on. Everything you see in me. Mamadehe Gudakesha Yachanya Drashtum. In my body, O Arjuna, see whatever you wanted to see. Natumam Chakshate. Now, the divine eyes only Arjuna could see when he was given. After seeing, Arjuna exclaimed how he has seen. And in the between, Sanjaya told, Eva Muktva Tato Rajan, Mahayogeshwaro Hari, Hari, Krishna, Mahayogeshwara, the greatest Lord of all yogis. Mahayogeshwaro Hari, Darshayama Sapardhaya, Paramam Rupam Aishwaram, Aneka Bahu Daravakranetram, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, multiple heads, multiple hands, multiple abdomens, multiple personalities. This Viswaroopa cannot be imagined, but we are trying to imagine. Aneka Divyabharanam Devam, Aneka Ujjata Ayudham, weapons, ornaments, all divine, not human. Our human level is only mediocre level. There is divine level in which all these are being shown. Divya Malyam Baradharam, Divya Gandhanulepanam. He is wearing divine flowers, malas, and they are smelling divine smells of fragrance. Sarvascharyamayam Devam, full of wonder, stuck. Anantam, infinite. Vishwato Mukham, spread in all directions. 360. Vivisurya Sahasrasya Bhaved Jugavaduddhita, Yadi Bhasadrishishcheva Syad Bhasastasya Mahatmanaha. That Mahatma had a light equivalent to 1,000 lights, 1,000 suns. The 1,000 suns came one place. That is the blast of light which that Mahatma had, Vishnu, Narayana, Krishna had. Tatraikastham Jagat Kristam, Pravibhaktam Anekatha, Apashyad Deva Devasya. Seeing that the whole universe in one, yet divided, all put in one. Tatatta Vispaya Vishto Hristaroma Dhananjaya. Arjuna got terrified, not terrified yet, but excited. Is all the hair follicles stood up. And Pranamya Sirasa Devam, having prostrated with the head, Arjuna said, Pashyami Devans Tava Deva Dehe, Sarvans Tatha Bhuta Visesha Sanghan. O Lord, I am seeing within you all Devas. Brahmanam, Brahma, Isham Kamalasanastham, Rishimscha Sarvan. I am seeing Shiva. I am seeing Brahma. I am seeing all the Rishis, Brahma Rishis, Sapta Rishis and other Rishis. Bharadwaja, I am the dynast of Bharadwaja, Angirasa, or Vamadeva, Agastya, great Saptarishis, then the other Rishis, hundreds of them. Rishimscha Sarvan, Uraganscha Divyan, the divine snakes, not ordinary snakes, but divine, Ananta and other divine snakes. Aneka Bahu Daravakranetram Pasyamitvam Sarvato Ananta Rupam. I am seeing you in infinite forms, with our multiple heads, hands, bodies in all directions. Pashyami tvam sarvato anantarupam nantam namabjam napanustavadim. Pashyami Vishweshwara Viswaroopa. Neither I am seeing the beginning nor the middle or the end of your form, O Lord. Kiridinam Gadinam Chakrinam Tejinam Tejo Rashim Sarvato Deeptivantam. I am seeing you with Kiridam, Gada, Chakram, and full of light, and a abode of light, a big mass and pile of light. Tejo Rashim Sarvato Deeptamantam. You are spreading the light in all directions. Pashyamitvam Durniriksham. It is unseeable. The light is so bright. Samanta Deepta Analarka Jyotima Prame. As if there is a Pralaya Kala Agni. At the end of the creation, Pralaya will come, fire will come. Like that, I am seeing the fire. Tvam Aksharam Paramam Veditavyam. You are the indestructible. You are transcendental. You are to be known. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. You are the ultimate abode of this universe. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. Tvam Avyaya Shashvata Dharma Gopta. You are the infinite, eternal, permanent keeper of Dharma. Shashvata Dharma Gopta. Sanatanastvam. You are eternal. Purusho Matome. You are the Purusha. Anadi Madhyantam Ananta Vidyam Ananta Bahum Shashi Surya Netram. No beginning, no middle, no end. Anadi Madhyantam Ananta Viryam Ananta Bahum. Infinite number of hands. Shashi Surya Netram. Sahasrasirsha Devam Viswatmam Visvashambhuvam. Sahasrasirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrabat. The Purusha Sukta is now getting reflected here. Pashyami tvam deepta hutashavatram swatejasa vishwamidam tapantam. The whole universe is getting heated or burned with that flames of fire from you. Yava prithivyoridharantarami vyapta tvayaikena dishascha sarva. The entire horizon from earth to the sky, in all directions you are spread. You are existing in all directions. Pashyami Drishta Adbhutam Rupam Ugram Vedam Lokatrayam Pravyathitam Maha. All the three worlds, the people are terrified. Amihatvam Dhatarashtrasya Putraha Sarve Sahaiva Vanipalasam. Amihitvam Surasangha Vishanti Kechit Gita Pranjalayo Grunanti. All the devas, divine beings, are praying to you with Anjali. Swasti Tyuktva Maharshi Siddha Sangha Stuvanti. The Maharshis and Siddhas are saying, Swasti, Swasti. They are screaming. Maharshi Siddha Sangha Stuvanti Tvam. Stutibhihi. They are doing stotras, praises. Pushkalabhi, Rudra Adityo, Vasavo Echa. The Rudras, the Adityas, Vasus, Sadhya, Vishwe, Ashwino, the Siddha, Sadhya. As you know, the human being is very, very mediocre, average. Above the human being, there are Deva, Gandharva, Yaksha, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Siddha, Charana, Vidyadhara. So many kinds of beings exist. They are not species of humans. They are different beings. They don't need oxygen. They don't need food and water. Humans require all this. Below human, of course, we have the animals and plants. Gandharva, Yaksha, Asura, Siddha, Sangha, Vikshante, Tvam, Vismidaschaiva Sarve. All beings are wonderstruck looking at you. Rupam Mahatte Bahuvakranetram. What a great form you have with multiple heads and multiple hands and multiple bodies. Mahabahu Bahu Bahurupadam Bahudaram Bahudam Strakaralam Društva Loka Pravyadidha Stadaham. Seeing you, all people are terrified. So am I. Navasprashantam Deeptam Aneka Varnam Vyattananam Deepta Vishalanetram. Društva Pravyadhidantaratma Dhritim Navindami Shamancha Vishnu. Damshtra Karalani Chate Mukhani. Drushtva Kalanala Sannivani. Seeing your faces, your mouths, which are having teeth with flames of fire. Damshtra Karalani Chate Mukhani. Drushtva Kalanala Sannivani. दिशो न जाने च लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवाव निपाल संघै भीष्मो द्रोणस्सुतपुत्रस्तथासौ सह अस्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः. I am seeing all the Kauravas, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, everybody in you, going into you. Vaktrani te tvaramana jvalanti, damshtra karalani bhayanakan. Your mouths are open with fire flames coming out, like teeth, like swords. Yechid vilagna dasanantareju sandrishyante churnitay uttamam. Yadha nadinam bhavombuvega samudrameva bhimukha dravanti. तथा तवामी नरलोक वीरा विशंति वक्त्राण्य अभिज्वलन्ति. Just as all rivers rush into this ocean, all the warriors of this war and other wars are rushing into you to die. यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतंगा पतन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगा तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगा. Just as the grasshoppers will form a line and rush into the flames to die, so also all the warriors of wars, including this war, are rushing into your mouth, which is full of flames, with the teeth like swords. They are getting crushed and destroyed. They become disappeared in no time. Delihyasegra samana samantal lokan samagran rai jaladhi samagran lo vadanai jaladhi tejo bhirapurya jagat samagram asastavo grah pratapan. Lelihyase, you are licking away the entire beings. Rasamana samantal lokan samagran vadanai jalat. You are consuming, licking away, wiping out the entire living beings. Tejo bhirapurya jagat samagram asastavo grah pratapanti Vishnu. Oh Vishnu, everybody is shivering, everybody is afraid that they will also die along with others who are all rushing into your mouth full of flames of fire. Abhyahimeko bhavanugraha rupo. Namostu te devavara prasida vijnatumichhami bhavantamadhyam nahi prajanami tava pravrutte. Oh Lord, I want to see your kind form. I just cannot withstand this horrible form of destructive nature. Sri Bhagavan. And he also asks, I want to know your true nature. Who are you? Because Krishna was just an ordinary person, but now he is the destroyer of the universe, the container of the universe. So, Kalosmi, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Krishna said, I am time. Kalosmi. Lokakshayakrit pravruddho lokan samahartumiha pravruttaha. I am here to finish everybody and everything and consume everything. All the warriors sitting in this war will be consumed by me. Therefore, kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravruddho lokan samahartum iha pravruttaha. Therefore, all these warriors, Pritepitvam na bhavishyanti sarve ye avasthita prachanikeshu yodha tasmat tamuttishta yasholabhasva. O Arjuna, what are you thinking about? I am finishing all these people. I am consuming all these people into me. You just stand up and fight a war and get your name, victory. Tasmat tamuttishta yasholabhasva jitva shatrum bhungsvarajyam samruddham. Enjoy your kingdom. Mayaivete nihata purvameva nimittamatram bhavasavyasati. O Arjuna, all these fellows are already killed by me. Mayaivete nihata purvameva. You become only a namesake killer. Nimittamatram bhavasarvasachi. Dronancha Bhishmancha, whom you are terrified. Drona and Bhishma. Jayadrathancha, Karnancha, Tadha Anyanapi Yodhaviran, all the other warriors, Mayahadam Swam Jahimaya Dishva, they are all killed by me. Yudhyasva Jeta Sirane Sampatma. Now you go and fight. You are the victor. You will be the victor. Jetasi Rane Sapatnan. You will conquer all your cousins. Sanjaya Uvacha Etat Shrutva Vachanam Keshavasya Kritanjalir Vepamanah Kiriti. So now Sanjaya is telling Arjuna, having heard this, having seen the Viswaroopa, and then seeing the destructive form of Viswaroopa, he got terrified. His original problem when he started the conversation of Bhagavad Gita in the first chapter, he says, Yadva yajna yadva no jay, whether I will win or I lose, I don't know. He was terrified. He was afraid of facing Bhishma, facing Drona, facing Karna. He was not sure that he will win them. He was almost sure that he will not be able to win over them. Therefore, he was escaping. He was running away after facing them in front of them. So now Lord Krishna showed his Viswaroopa and told him, see, I am killing all of them already. You saw in the Viswaroopa. Everybody is coming and falling into my mouths, full of teeth like swords and flames of fire. They are coming like grasshoppers and dying. All of them, including Bhishma, Drona, Karna. So why are you afraid? What is that you are thinking still? Just go ahead, rush and finish them off. I have already finished them. You are only namesake finisher. Having heard that, Arjuna got terrified. He started weeping. Etat Shrutva Vachanam Keshavasya Kritanjalir Vepamanah Kiriti. He put a namaskaram, bent forward, and he's shivering like this, and his hair follicles are standing up. Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam Sagadgadam, weeping with a breaking voice. Bhita Bhitaha Pranamya. He just performed namaskaram like that. Arjuna Uvacha Sthane Hrishikesha Tava Prakritya Jagat Prahritya Shanurajyate Cha Lakshamsi Bhitansi Rajovrantu Sarve Navasyantu Sasiddha Sangha Kasmachatena Sameran Mahatman Gariyase Brahmanopyadi Kartre. He is performing a praise, stotram. O Lord, you are supreme, you are superior to Brahma. Ananta Devesha Jagannivasa Tvam Aksharam Sadasattat Param Yat. You are indestructible, you are the existence, you are non-existence, and you are something beyond these two also. Sadasat Tat Param Yat. Sat, Asat, Tat Param. All the three you are. Means whatever exists, whatever does not exist, and whatever is beyond both existence and non-existence. You are that. So in the Rigveda, there is one Nasadaya Sukta. Nasadasit, no Sadasit. In the beginning, neither Sat existed nor Asat existed. Neither existence existed nor non-existence existed. Then what existed? Something else. We don't know what it is. So Arjuna is now telling, Sadasat Tat Yat Param Yat. You are Sat, Asat, and something beyond it. Because that is called Adi Narayana, before Srishti. Avyakta Vyaktaya Sarva Prabhavantya Haragame. Tam Adi Devaha. You are the original divine power. Purushaha Puranaha. Pamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam.
నా నంబర్ పోదు దీంట్లో.
Vettasi Vedyancha Karanchaham Tvayatatam Vishwam Anantarupa. Vayur Yamognir Varunasham. Please mute your mics. Vayur Yamognir Varunashashanka Prajapatistam Prapitamahascha. You are Vayu, you are Yama, you are Agni. Now you have to understand very intricate point how he is all this plus much more than this. All these are individual devas or devatas, powers of nature, Vayu, Yama, Agni, and Apa, and so on. All these individual powers of nature are parts of the Lord, the Viswaroopa. So he is all these plus. Vayu, Yama, Agni, Varuna, Shashanka, Prajapati, Tam Prapitamahascha. Namo Namastestu Sahasra Krutvaha. I am doing namaskaram to you 1,000 times. Namo Namastestu Sahasra Krutvaha. Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste. Namah Purastadha Prushtataste. Namostute Sarvata Eva Sarva. Ananta Virya Amita Vikramasthvam. Sarvam Samapnoti Tatosi Sarva. Namaskaram to you in all directions. East, west, south, north, up, down. Sakheti Matva. So now Arjuna understood that Supreme Being, Narayana, Vishnu is none other than Krishna himself. And I was foolish enough to say, "Oh Krishna, oh Yadava, oh Sakha, oh friend, oh buddy, come here." All kinds of things I said to you. I apologize. Please excuse me. Please pardon me. Maya pramadat pranayena vapi. I might have said in accidentally, unexpectedly, or with love. Icchavahasardham asatkrutosi vihara shayya asana bhojanesh. While eating, while walking around, while strolling in the parks, and while lying down, I might have said so many things to you. Please pardon me. Ekodhavapyachyuta tat samakshamasvam. Please pardon me. Tat kshamaye tvamaham aprameyam pitasi lokasya. You are the father of the whole world. Characharasya, of all living and non-living beings. All living beings and non-living beings, you are the father. Therefore, Pamasya Pujyascha, you are the worshipable. Pamasya Pujyascha Gurur Gariyan, you are the Guru. Natvat Samopyascha, nobody can be equal to you or greater than you. Sonyo Lokatrayepi Apratima Prabhava. Tasmat Pranamya Pranivayakayam. I am prostrating to you. Prasadaye Twamahamisha medium. Please show your kindness to me. Yeter Pitena Putrasya Sakheva Sakhu Prayar. Just like a father will excuse and pardon all the mistakes, even the aggraved mistakes committed by the son. Also, a true friend will excuse his true friend of all the mistakes, omissions and commissions. And a true lover will excuse all the omissions and commissions. In the same way, kindly excuse me. Adrishtapurvam Hrishitosmi Drishtva. Never heard or seen anything like this. Having seen, I am thrilled. Ayena cha pravyathitam manome. But having seen this, my mind is shivering with fear. Tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesh. Greet him, O Lord, show me only the previous form which I know. Kiritanam, Gadinam, Chakrinam, Tejo Rasim, Sarvato Deeptimantam. Tvam drashtumaham, Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakrahastam ichchami tvam. I want to see you with a chakram, with a Sudarshan chakram, with Shankham, Nandakam, and Gada, Shankha Chakra Gada Padmam. 4 hands, 4 things. Very pleasant form. I want to see only this, not this dangerous form of destructive nature consuming all people in the whole world. Sahasrabhavo, O 1,000-handed Lord, become only 4-handed humanoid form I want to see. So the Lord said, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Maya prasannena tavarjanedam rupam param darshitam atma yoga. Atma Yoga. Through the Atma Yoga, I have shown you this universal form, which is infinite and impossible to see. I have shown you. Nobody can see it very easily. Even the Devas cannot see. Deva not by chanting Vedas, not by performing yajnas, not by performing tapasya of intense heat. Na kriyabhirna tapovirugrahi evam rupam darshaya aham luloke. For human beings, it is ruled out completely to see this universal form. So friends, we have seen the universal form with a small window of our Jnana Netram today. It is impossible for any human being to see. Ekam rupam aham luloke drashtum tadanyena kurprave. Mate yathavaj muhura bhavo dristvaya. Vepedabhik pritamana purastvam tadeva me rupamidam prapasya. Now see my normal form, humanoid form. Ityarjunam, now Sanjaya interjects. Ityarjunam keshavasya vasudeva tadhoktva swakam rupam darshayamasa bhuyaha. Once again, he showed a humanoid form. Arshasayamasa chritamenam. Bhutva punaha Saumya Vapur Mahatma. He became Saumya, friendly, peaceful, pleasant form, like a human, because we are all humans. He is like human. 4 hands, just like human, with a pleasant smile and kindness in his expression. Now Arjuna said, Drishtvedam Manusham Rupam, Tava Saumyam Janardana. Oh Janardana, having seen this pleasant human form, Idani must be samtrittaha, Sacheta Prakriti. I am very calm and peaceful, satisfied. Now the Lord said again, Sri Bhagavan Vacha Sududarshamidam Rupam, Drishtavanasi Yanmama, Devapyasya Rupasya, Nityam Darshana Kamshina. This Rupam also the Devas want to see all the time. They don't want to see the Viswaroopa. Naham Vedairna Tapasana Danen Sajaya, Chakyam Evam Vidho Drashtum Drishtavanasi Ma. You have seen me in both these forms, which is impossible to see by the learning of the Vedic chanting or by yajna performance or by tapas. Bhatyat anyaya shakya ahamevam vidvach. Only through bhakti, O Arjuna, I can be possessed, I can be reached, I can be accessed, I can be attained. Jnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. To know me, to see me, and to understand me, and to live in me, to reach me. Bhakti is the only way. Mat karma krit. Therefore, do everything for me. Mat karma krit. Mat paramo. Mat bhaktaha sangavarjitaha. Give up all attachments. Do everything only for me. Nirvairaha. Don't have hatred to anybody. Sarvabhuteshu. Yasamameti. He will reach the universal love. You adore me. You perform bhakti based upasana on me. You will reach me. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagawadgita Supanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Viswaroopa Sandarshana Yogo Nama Ekadashodhyaya. So Arjuna asked the question, the immediate question, that is the 12th chapter. Having understood the nature of the Lord, Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktasvam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Teshanke Yoga Vittama. Okay, now there are people, bhaktas, who propitiate, who perform upasana on you like this, and there are others who will be meditating on the Omkara Nirguna Parabrahman. Who is correct and who is superior? And the answer is, again, my Lord, Mai Aveshya Mano Yemam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopeta Steme Yuktadamamata Ye tu Aksharam Anirdeshyam Avyaktam Pariyupasate Sarvatragam Achintyancha Kutasthamagalam Dhruvam Sanniyamyendriyagram Sarvatra Samabuddhaya Te Prabnuvanti Mameva Sarvabhuta Hite Rataha. So both will reach me only. Vesho adhikataraktesham avyakta saktachetasam avyakta higatir dukkham there. Those who want perform upasana nirguna parabhava, which is attributeless, which cannot be thought about, which cannot be expressed, but is absorbed in samadhi state, only then it can be experienced. Those who perform that kind of upasana also reach me only. Both are same, but it is difficult. The other one. Lesho adhikataraktesham avyakta saktachetasam avyakta higatir dukkham dehavadbhiravapyate yetu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya. So he is giving formulas now how to be in the Lord. Give up everything, all attachments to all actions. Yetu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya. Give up unto me, not throw into the waters, but dedicate to me. Yetu sarvani karmani sanyasya. Mai sanyasya. In me you give up. Matparaha, be dedicated, so absorbed in me. Ananyeneva yogena mam dhyayanto upaste. And without any other second thought, you are absorbed in me, you perform upasana on me, you perform meditation on me. Now, if you do that, I will uplift you. Tesham aham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat. I will uplift such people from this ocean of death. Mrityu samsara sagara, ocean of samsara, mrityu samsara sagara. Bhavamina chirat partha mai aveshita chet. Only those who are passionately absorbed in me. Mayeva manadatsva mai buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayeva. Fix your mind in me, fix your intellect in me, and you will live in me, which is highest. So over, job is over. But then immediately you may say, oh, it's not so easy, I cannot do it. If it is so, if it is find it difficult, atha chittam samadhatum nasaknosh may sthiram abhyasa yogena tato. If you are not able to fix your mind in me permanently, then all right, you practice meditation. Abhyasa, go on practicing. Abhyasa yogena tato mamichhaptum dhananjaya. If you say, no, I am so crude and rude that I cannot even practice meditation. Abhyase pyasamardhosi mat karma paramo. I am only going on doing various jobs, various works. All right, do whatever you do, you dedicate to me, Krishna Arpana. Only for me, you do everything. Why am I doing this Bhagawadgita lecture? I am not going to gain anything. I am doing only for him. So, only for me, do everything. Abhyase pyasamardhosi. Mat karma paramo bhava madardhamapi karmani kurvan siddhima. Even then you will reach me. Adhe samapya shaktosi kartumad yogamasritha. Oh no. If you say I am so such an idiot that I cannot even think of the Lord and cannot even think of dedicating all my actions to him. What will you do then? Abhyase pyasamardhosi. Mat karma paramo. Then also fourth solution he gave. Madardhamapi. You cannot do that also. Sarva karma phalatyagam tatah kurya yatatma. Adhaitamapya shaktosi kartumad yoga mashrita. If you are not able to perform my yoga, sarva karma phalatyagam, do karma yoga. Give up the attachment to the results of all your actions. You cannot stop acting, but don't get obsessed with the results. Though because you don't believe in the Lord, you cannot give up to the Lord, but you can at least give up your attachment to the results of your actions. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnana dhyanam visishyati. Jnana is superior to abhyasa, practice, and dhyana, meditation, is superior to jnana also. Jnanat karma phalatyagaha. Dhyanat karma phalatyagaha tyagat shantiranantaram. By meditation, dhyana, karma phalatyaga will happen. And with that, you will reach liberation and peace, shantiranantaram. Peace will be only for such. The second chapter also said, only they can reach peace. Sukhe dukhe samaya krutva labha labho jaya jayo. Who have given up the attachment to the results of the actions, either dedicated to the Lord or just given up. Only they can reach peace. Otherwise, your mind is always restless and terrified and is going through upheavals of all kinds. Adveshtha, now he is giving the prescription of dharma, how to behave. I told you in the beginning, Gita is Dharma Shastra, is delivering Dharma. The first point is Adveshtha Sarva Bhutanam, shall not hate anybody, anything, any animal also, or even a tiger also. Adveshtha Sarva Bhutanam, Maitra Karuna Evacha. You shall have only friendship and compassion. Nirmamo Nirahankara. You will not have egoistic arrogance nor egoistic attachment. Sama dukha sukha kshami shall be equivalent to good and bad, pleasant and unpleasant things happening in your life to you. Santushtha satatam, you be happy always. Yathatma drudhanishchayaha, be having self-control and strong determination. Mayarpita mano buddhihi, having dedicated your mind and intellect to me. Mame vaishyasya samshayam, undoubtedly you will reach me only. Yasman no dvijate loko lokan no dvijate sheha. He who will not create any turbulence, perturbance, disturbance in the external world, in the society, to others, and he himself will not be perturbed or disturbed by others. Yasman no dvijate loko lokan no dvijate sheha. He cannot be excited and he will not excite others. Yasman no dvijate loko lokan no dvijate che harshamarsh bhayodvega muktaha. He is freed from excitement of all kinds. He is the stable, sthita prajna type of personality. Anapeksha suchit daksha udasino gatavyadha sarvarambha parityagi omeva tasme pri. Yona Hrishyati na Dveshti na Shochati na Kankshti. Shubhashubha Phalatyagi Yome. Samashatrau cha mitre cha tadha manapamanayo sitoshna sukhadukkeshu. Samasanga vivarjitaha tulya nindastutir mauni. He who is equivalent to praise and condemnation. As we receive praise, we also receive condemnation. Narendra Modi told in his speech at Hyderabad, Ramagundam, a lot of people ask me how you are getting energy to travel so much and go to so many meetings and give so many lectures. So he told, this is because I eat every day 2 to 3 kgs of abuses, filthy abuses I eat. Therefore, I became strong. I am able to do all this. Tulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kenachit aniketa sthiramatihi bhaktiman me priyo nata. Yetu dharmyamritamidam yadhoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana parama bhakta ativa me priya. Those who follow this dharma which I delivered, whatever he delivered now in the 12th chapter is the dharma. Those who follow are most beloved to me and they will join. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagawadgita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Nama Dvadashodhyayah. Hari Om Tat Sat.
So, now is it open for questions? So, can we start the question and answer session? Okay. So, now whoever wants to ask questions can raise their hands, and one by one will be unmuted and you can ask the questions. Please go ahead. Now, you can ask questions one by one, please. Yeah, just a minute. Prabhu Garu, you are saying something? We are not able to hear you.
No, I am not
Prabhu,
saying.
make him co-host. Make him co-host. Make Prabhu sir co-host. And there is some that crackling sound from your side. That when you are.
I'll unmute myself. Yeah.
Namaskar, Prabhu Garu.
Yeah, namaskar. Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, not on this chapter. In general, may I ask questions related to Mahabharata in general, Mahabharata war and general?
No. Ask about Bhagawadgita. This is Bhagavad. The philosophy, whatever we told today. So we have given the Viswaroopa Darshanam and we have given the Bhakti, the stages of Bhakti and the enlightenment which comes with the absorption through Bhakti. And Dharma, that is Dharma he gave. And this Dharma alone will come with us after we die. Yeah. Nothing else will come. No human being can come. No property, real estate, money, cash, nothing will come. So Dharma alone comes, and what is that Dharma? He has told in the culture. How to behave in a dharmic manner, he has told.
According to the Sankhya Darshana, the universe is created by this is a relation to creation of our mind. It depends upon your mind, our anubhuti. So actually, can the Viswaroopa Darshan also can fall under that? Can be seen that the self relation.
No, of course it is mind. But is there anybody who is beyond mind? Is there anybody? Here who can go beyond mind.
No. Yeah. So it is a stage actually. We are seeing the universe, and Viswaroopa Darshan is another stage. Maybe self-realization, maybe the Brahma Anubhuti, maybe beyond this, when one can sound the ego also.
Viswaroopa is Brahma Anubhuti only, universal form. If you understood Viswaroopa, then you have understood Brahmajnana. There is a question by Vendela. What is the difference between Pravritti Lakshana Dharma and Nivritti Lakshana Dharma? Yes, good question. Pravritti means extroversial behavior. That means what we do every day, morning, evening, outside, here, there, office, this, that, everything. That is Pravritti. And Nivritti means what you do in meditation, in your moksha margam, in your prayer, in your temple, in your bhakti, in your jnana. All that is meant for moksha. So that is the Nivritti Lakshana. So both dharma is Pravritti Lakshana Dharma and Nivritti Lakshana Dharma. Two dharmas are there. This is what Adi Shankaracharya told in the first sentence of his commentary to the Bhagavad-gita. Dharmo dvividha pravritti lakshano dharma nivritti lakshano dharma. And Narayana proktavan in the Bhagavad-gita. Narayana has delivered dharma of both types because only one is not adequate. Both are required. That's why in Vaiseshika also, yato abhyudaya nishreyasa siddhi sadharmaha. Dharma is that which is having a role in the progress as well as liberation, both. So now what is happening in the world? People are just thinking of only progress. Now what is happening in Russia? What is happening in Ukraine? What is happening in America? They have lots of progress, but there is no freedom. There is no moksha. There is only more and more bandha, more and more suffering, more and more turmoil, horror and terror. Worst things are happening. So dharma has to have both Pravritti Lakshana and Nivritti Lakshana. It will tell you what to do, what not to do. And the Bhagavad Gita is the summary of our entire dharma. Yes. Okay, got the answer, Vanilla?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Sir, that means in Pravritti also we have to practice dharma, and Nivritti also we have to practice dharma.
Actually, Nivritti is meant for your individual, private, spiritual progress, right?
Yes.
No outsider is involved, except the Guru may.
True.
Except the Guru, nobody else will be involved. Guru, Ishvara, Guru, Atman. Only three people are there. The Lord is there, Guru is there, and you are there. Only three are there.
True.
So this is the internal process, it's an internal journey. Whereas external world, there are so many people are there. Your family members are there, your official colleagues are there, and your neighbors are there, and your friends are there, and your enemies are there, and your Pakistan is there, and Russia is there. So much of problematic situation is there in the external world.
Exactly.
So whatever you do, in fact, you will be surprised in America when they arrest you, they will tell you one sentence. Whatever you have, what they tell you is you have a right to be silent. You have a right to be silent. Whatever you say, whatever you do, can be and will be used against you.
Oh.
They declare this when they put the handcuffs.
Okay.
The FBI tells this. You have a right to be silent. That is golden. Silence. You have a right to be silent, and whatever you say, whatever you do, shall be and will be used, can be and will be used against you. So this is how difficult it is life. In your own house, whatever you say or do, can be and will be used against you. In your office, it will be can be and will be used against you. So external dharma is much more
complicated
important because we cannot escape the external world, right? We cannot say, okay, fine, I'll go into a cave, except those people, the Naga sadhus and other sadhus, the Agoras and others in the Himalayan caves. They have no issue with the external world. They'll be inside in the cave only, and maybe at the most 1 or 2 persons they may interact. If you are like that, then fine. But society you are living, I don't have to tell you what all difficulties we are facing. So dharma is the mechanism, the methodology to face this horrible hell. Samsara hara hell. Poisonous hell. Okay, mute your mics.
Anyone else who has any question to be asked, please? You can unmute and talk, provided there is no hissing sound, you know.
Sir, in Viswaroopa Darshana, God has said, by practicing pravritti dharma also, if you give everything to submission to me, then I will give you moksha. And in nivritti also, he said this is also one path. So either one path we can follow and then attain moksha.
Yeah. See, the point is that you really cannot do only one path. Right? You have both.
Simultaneous.
Even if there is a Swamiji, suppose you take, even then he will have other people around him. He will have his neighbors, he will have his disciples, he will have his enemies, he will have his critics. He will have all kinds of people around him. So how to behave with them? That's what is Pravritti Lakshana Dharma. Except a person who is cut off from the society completely and is in a cave. Not only a physical cave, he is in a physical cave and also going inside into his internal cave. Nikito Kuhayam Parame Vyoman. For that person, only the Lord is there, and maybe Guru has come and gone, or Guru is there and he himself is there. Nobody else is there, nothing to worry. No Pravritti Lakshana Dharma required. Only Nivritti. Well, that is an impossible situation.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, anybody else? How much time we have? We still have time, or time is up?
Mahoday, will you please clarify Nivritti Dharma? I am not able to understand really the meaning of Nivritti Dharma.
Yeah. Nivritti Dharma is nothing but Nivritti Margam. Pravritti Margam, Nivritti Margam. Dharma to be adopted in the Nivritti Margam. Nivritti means introversial, meant only for moksha, nothing else. No other dharma, artha, kama, all those things. Only moksha. But you are involved in this external world, pravritti, then you are getting forcibly involved into all interactions, all actions, all expressions, all activities. That is pravritti. So nivritti, pravritti. You understood? Dharma which is required in pravritti, dharma which is required in nivritti, margam. Both are required.
Now, what are the dharmas required in Nivritti?
No, in nivritti, you see, he has told that also, no? You fix your mind on me, you fix your buddhi on me, you live in me, you get absorbed in me, you will be merged, finished. That is nivritti. If you can do that. Anyway, now that you understood, you start doing it right away. So tomorrow onwards, you are liberated. If you do that. Will you do it? No other thing, no other distraction. Ananyenaiva yogena. Is it possible? Anybody else can tell whether it's possible or not?
It's highly impossible, sir.
Yeah.
So pravritti is compulsory there.
Sir, if we follow both simultaneously, at whatever little effect, so in next janma, can we become like those sadhus where we can practice only in nivritti?
Yeah. In fact, provided you are born, if you have reached moksha, then you no need no birth at all. So why
again, no guarantee that we will born like a human being.
Yeah,
Hello, sir, I'm thinking about moksha. Now you're saying he will not be born as human being only. I
No,
thought
no,
of elevation.
see, that again depends upon our deeds in this present janma. See, if it is pravritti dharma attains more weightage, then nivritti dharma will go, I mean, will be not there. So automatically, again, we have to carry our papa karmas or
That's why,
everything.
hello.
Yes, sir.
No. That is why he has given the dharma in the 12th chapter, how you should behave in the outside world. Pravritti lakshana dharma. Don't say pravritti dharma. If pravritti is too much, what you are trying to say is, I'll tell you what you are saying.
Yes.
If you are only lost in pravritti, like you see all our friends, KCR or any other fellow, or they are lost only in the external pravritti. They are not interested in nivritti, nothing like that. Narendra Modi might have been interested. He went to Kedarnath and performed tapasya in a cave and all. But normally, 99.9999% of the people, they are not interested in moksha. They are not interested in nivritti dharma at all. They are only in pravritti, and their prayer to God is also only for pravritti dharma purposes. I should become PM, I should become CM, I should get this, I should get that. So many desires are being asha, pasha, shatair baddha. Hundreds of desires are there. Kama krodha parayana, ihante kama bhogardham, anyayena ardha sanchaya. To achieve those desires, go on accumulating with wealth illegally. Is it not what is happening today? This is there in 16th chapter. He has expressed this. This is asuri pravritti. The Rakshasas will behave like that.
Again, sir, in order to be practice this nivritti dharma, we have to be like a water droplet on a lotus leaf.
Yes.
Then
That
only.
that is karma yoga. That is what he told. He already explained, and that is when you dedicate everything to the Lord. Suppose you are doing some, we have many bhaktas, like Tukaram is there. Tukaram was doing some work, but he is totally absorbed in the Lord. So one day somebody gave him some currency notes to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, he started. Then suddenly Tera came. The moment Tera, I said Tera, Tera, Tera. He got lost. I am yours, I am yours. He took it as Mera Tera, not Tera. So that is absorption. That is supreme bhaktas are, even though they are appearing to be doing all kinds of activities, they have no connection. They are absorbed in the Lord. That's why for Prahlada also, Paniyam Baludraguchun Kudusuchun Hasalila Nidra Bhashim Puchun Santat Sri Narayana Pada Padma Yugali Sintamratapan Visheshamatta Chittude Marachan Surari Sutude Tad Vishwamundhuvara. Prahlada forgot this universe while doing everything, while being a king, while eating, walking, talking, everything is doing, but he forgot about all that because his mind is absorbed. Chittam Muslim. So he is absorbed in the Lord. If you can reach, that is Bhakti Yoga. So finally, my purpose of this lecture will be achieved if you understand that if you are absorbed in the devotion to the Lord, and while being so, you do all kinds of things, simply for namesake, without your attachment or involvement with your soul and heart and soul, but just for sake of your duty, and at the same time dedicate everything to the Lord, then that is the success of bhakti. You are able to do it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, my battery drained up actually, sir. I may not be in a position to continue, sir. Please.
Are you Gopal Krishna? Who is this?
I am AVS Prakash, sir. Namaste, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Gopal.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think speaking of, I'm also reminded of another sloka from Bhagawadgita where the Lord says that Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanama Jyate. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabha. So this slokam, can I say that this is probably the beginning of the Nivritti Margam for any person? After only when he realizes that it is a Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabha.
Yeah. That is the whole purpose of Viswaroopa, right? Why did he show the Viswaroopa? Vasudeva Sarvamiti. That statement is demonstrated in Viswaroopa, right?
Yes.
That is what is that is the 11th and 12th are together. That's why I covered both together.
Right. So Nivritti Marga, the true Nivritti Marga, devoid of pravritti, is probably going to start from that point onwards when the person realizes that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions? Gopal Krishna is asking one more question or what? Anybody else? Any questions?
Sorry.
Okay, I think no questions. Let us close now.
Yeah, I think there are no questions, so you can close.
I will chant Shanti Mantras.
Yeah, I think we can.
Guruji, thank you so much for a wonderful session, another session.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet, Sarvastaratu Durgani, Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu, Sarvas Sadbuddhimapnotu, Sarvas Sarvatra Nandatu, Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu, Om Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Om Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Om Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu, Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
National anthem by Gautamji. Let us all stand for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद.
Dhanyavadaha, Gautam sir. Prabhu sir, shall I close the session? Prabhu sir, shall I end the session? I think.
సార్ మీటింగ్ దీనికి రేపు పెడతారండి రికార్డ్ ఏమన్నా?
పెడతామండి.
Close the session.
Okay.